Jonathan Lamb is the one that will lead as president of Daystar. And Susie Lamb, she's a lamb. She took his name and she came alongside him to carry this huge assignment. Now, so he affirmed both of them. And then when he said his second born, and then he said her name, he said Rachel Lamb Brown, and said she will be like the Aaron. And then there's my youngest daughter, Rebecca Lamb, he'd say the name, Lamb Wise, and her husband Jonathan will be alongside her. He said Jonathan, but he did not say Josh. No. So he was grieving, and it was, his dying wishes, his dying words it's sad because he couldn't say at that moment, probably exhaustion, how he felt about Josh Brown, but it should have carried the weight by the fact that Josh Brown was not included in it. So, and where he mentioned Joni Lamb, he said, of course, Joni and I both worked to build Daystar, but it was so that our children could carry it on. And then he said Jonathan Lamb and his wife, Susie Lamb. So he was just putting Joni in there that they did it together. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, he'd say, did you write that down? Yes, Marcus, I did. Okay, but then now that Joni has said, she has said, and it has been documented that she said on her deathbed as well, that with reconciliation, if Jonathan's willing to go into reconciliation, yes, give him back Daystar. Now, I heard that. I didn't hear it myself. I heard a report on that. I'm an eyewitness with things that Marcus and Joni said, but I'm not that eyewitness, but I have to stand before God as an eyewitness that I speak the truth. And Joni had talked to me, this is before she married Doug, she would talk about Jonathan and his preparation to be president. And she would talk to me. So I'm just trying to say to you, and the things that we were working through with the daughters, the Aaron and her. So I'm saying to you, I am so concerned, because what Jesus said is that if you don't honor your father and mother, okay, if you don't honor your father and mother, there will be consequences that follow. And listen, Moses, we know the 10 Commandments, honor your father and mother. But I want to read this one. I want to read this verse to you because this is so strong that we're to honor our father and mother. And I'm praying, Laura Lynn, I'm praying that even the board members will hear this and hear.